Today I'm going to show you how to make a Google site for a website for one of your classes. Once you are in your email, in the top right hand corner, you're going to see these 9 dots. These 9 dots are the Google apps. You can click on those Google apps and come down to the one that says Sites. Once you're there, on the left hand column, you're going to see New Google Sites. You're going to want to make your site in that link right there. This is the home page where you'll find any site that you've made on Google Sites, but if you haven't made any, this would be blank. To create a new site, on the bottom right hand corner, you're going to see the plus sign and you simply click Create Site. First thing it's going to do is ask you to give your site a title, so I'm going to go ahead and give this one a title. And your first page has been made. In order to add content, you simply double click in any blank area. And I have the option to upload from my computer. Choose an image, and this can be from my computer or it can be from Google search. A URL would be any website that I want to link to. From my drive would be any documents or slides or sheets that I already have in my Google Drive. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and click text. Now this title looks a little small to me. There aren't a ton of options as far as what you can do with your fonts, but you can select it and change it to, instead of a normal text, you can change it to a title or a heading or a subheading. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a title. Additionally, you can change the justification in this part as well. And if you decided that you didn't want that at the top of the site, you can, once you have other material, you can move it around by clicking on this section. Anytime you add something like this, it creates a section so you can move it around. You don't have to retype or erase anything. When you're done with your title site, you probably want to add some tabs, and that'll be over here on the right hand column where it says Pages. I'm going to add a new page, and this will be, let's say, Math Problems. Once I've done that, I can do the same thing. I can add content by double clicking. If I want to add a YouTube video, I can click on this URL and share or paste the YouTube link that I had, or I can also come over here to Insert on the right hand side and choose YouTube and search for something that I might want to add. So let's say I have Algebra 1 and I know that I like this video. I'm going to click it once. There's a blue box around it. Now I can click Select. What's nice is that it allows me to make it as big or as small as I want. I always suggest dragging from a corner dot. It helps keep the ratio so it's not too skinny or too fat. When you click on the corner dot, you just pull it straight down and it kind of helps keep the ratio. And I can also center it in the page if I'd like. It will play directly from the page, so if I ever want to see what it looks like on the student's end, I simply click this preview button, and I can tell a student sees the site like this. Oops, let's try that again. So I can tell the student sees the site like this. I can also come down here in the bottom right hand corner and see what the site looks like on a phone. You can see I navigate on this side. And I can also see what it looks like on an iPad or a tablet. The video will play directly from the site, but if I want to keep adding, I simply exit preview and keep adding. I can also type in directly below this as a sort of caption. And again, to do that, I just double click and I add some text and say, watch this video tonight. Might want to center this, maybe make it a heading, and now the students know that they're responsible for watching the video. If I decide that there's something I don't want to add, let's say that I say this will be on your test, and then later I change my mind, over here I can just delete that entire section. So now I have multiple pages, multiple tabs. And the last thing that you might want to do is add a theme. The themes are just basically what it says they are. They're themes that you can change if you like a certain look. You can also change the images by uploading an image or selecting an image if you want a different image in the background. Let's say I like this beach and I select it, it'll change that. When you're all finished with your website, you're going to come up here and click Publish and give it a name. You have the option to let anyone at Mother Macaulay use the site or view it, or anyone on the web. I'm going to keep it at Mother Macaulay for now and click Publish. When it's time to send this site out to others, you're going to see this little link button will no longer be grayed out. It'll be darkened. You can go ahead and say copy published site link, copy link, and you can just simply put it in your classroom. So if you'd like to add it to your classroom page, I'm going to just go ahead and click one. You can add an announcement, or maybe it's assignment. Here is your site. Click the link, right click, and paste. What's nice about this is you can always make changes. So if I decide that this is no longer going to be math problems, it's going to be math examples. When I'm done with that and I click publish, that link that I sent out automatically changes. So I don't have to resend a link every time. Now that was a quick overview, but if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. And I hope you have fun playing around with this.